born in Vancouver, British Columbia, with a rare condition known as osteogenesis imperfecta, which is commonly known as brittle bones. As you can see, I'm sitting up here without the use of my electric wheelchair. However, I do use one to get around from A to B, but this does not define who I am. I don't consider myself as having a disability, but I truly believe that the most important thing when you're in any position is to have empathy and realize that you don't really know how it is to be in someone else's shoes. But for me, I have lived this life for the last 40 years, and my first 5 years, I lived in the hospital with a predictability of maybe living up to 2 years old, but I think I've proved everyone wrong. The reason why I'm small is because my bones don't grow, and my chair just gets me from A to B like your car. The first several years up until I was 13, I used a manual wheelchair. However, I was very blessed that when I grew up in the Yukon, my teachers actually decided that I should have my independence, and they wanted to see my full potential as I was attending regular schooling, and everything about me was normal except the fact that I couldn't walk and that my bones were just a little more fragile. So they fundraised for my very first electric wheelchair. I have managed to overcome the impossible, and I attended university at Simon Fraser University for the first 6 years after graduating high school in Whitehorse, Yukon. And then I attended Carr University for an additional 7 years. So 13 years total of university. People don't see my abilities, as in they make automatic assumptions that I maybe didn't go to university, or, because they see me at the bookstore, the library, or neighborhood businesses just chatting up a storm and being so friendly and bubbly, they don't realize that I actually have an education. But actually, when I first moved to Calgary, I did have a job with the federal government. So I was working in an office setting for almost 2 years. People were so baffled and overwhelmed that they did not expect me to last in the workforce, in that type of, position that requires you to have an actual brain or intelligence or intellect. Just talk to me like I'm normal. The physical challenges are just something that people are taught or, brainwashed, I guess, into believing. I've noticed a lot in children because I love children a lot. And I've been an artist in resident at one of the elementary schools in the last few years. And whether they're in the school system or me just running into them randomly every day wherever I go, I notice how they interact with me and how their parents are. And the moment they come up to me, if they've never met me before, if they're able to just talk and jump in as a normal person, they don't see the chair at all. They see you as being a regular person. Mm-hmm. They're going to ask you your favorite color, where you sleep, what you like to eat, what you like to read, what you like to draw. Those types of regular, everyday, normal questions. Parents who don't know me, or even just adults without kids, or random people will say, "Oh, nice chair," or "nice wheels." Or if they're trying to prevent their child from running into my chair, they'll be like, "Oh, watch out, she'll run over you, or make a joke like that. I mean, you know what, that's silly. I'm really not going to run into their child on purpose.
Well, people always ask you about your disability.
And the thing is...
But I want to start over. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
Seafood.
Seafood? What
Crab, lobster.
Well, you're always posting on Facebook pictures of noodles and stuff.
Oh, I like noodles too. Rice noodles.
What about favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie?
Well, recent movie, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Favorite author?
Makenzi, Fisk.
Yeah!
Me, I've never ever considered myself to have a physical disability. When I was growing up as a child, my family never told me or enforced it upon me that things were impossible, but everything was a possibility. And that's why I became the person I am today. Disability is a term that just basically means the condition one has. And I really have an issue with society now since relocating here, especially. I've noticed that people use the word disabled a lot, or handicapped, or challenged. And for me, I don't think that's right. Do not refer to someone as being disabled, because that automatically means that they're fully incapacitated, because you've automatically added the past tense to the actual word disabled. And if you think about disabled, you just automatically think that person has no abilities at all. They have no communication skills, no ability to say yes or no, or to even blink, and they have no feelings. But that person is still a living individual. They're breathing and they're looking at you, or they're thinking something we don't know. When you're referring to anyone who has a condition of any type, whether visible or invisible, you always remember that the individual comes first. Therefore, you always say it's a person with a disability or person with a challenge. I don't like to use the word handicap. I think it's really a negative way of thinking of a person. You're a person first before anything else. Basically, nothing stops me from doing everything that any other person would do. Because of my extensive volunteering, I was given and awarded the Terry Fox Humanitarian Award, which is a $16,000 scholarship towards my post-secondary education. All of these achievements are incredibly satisfying to me, and I'm very proud of what I've done. At the end of the day, each one of us is a human being. We are living, breathing human beings that deserve the dignity and respect that everyone else on this planet deserves.
How do you feel about people touching you?
I'm a person who loves to hug, and I'm just like normal. Of course, you know, some parts are sensitive, not because I'm in pain necessarily, but because, you know, people are creepy. Some people love to touch as if I don't know. Or sometimes I need help with putting cream on my back, or I might ask for a massage, or, you know, helping me get dressed or something, you know. If I need a massage, I will ask my caregivers to do it, or my family, or anybody. And it's like, you know what? I tell them, it's not the romantic massage. It's the kind that you put pressure. Just be brave. And why I say this is because when people think of massage, they're like, oh, it's with the oils, essential oils, and I'm going to rub you around and be like, ooh. And I'm like, no way. That is not the kind of massage I'm talking about. This is clearly for my body because it feels like it's falling apart.
So would you suggest that if somebody wanted to hug you that they ask for permission, or that
No.
they, or
Just dive in, Joe. Dive in, but don't be creepy. Hey, did you record that part?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God!
No, I'll take out anything that's inappropriate.
Always kick ass and never let anything stop you. Always be your badass self and follow your dreams, whatever they may be. But always live without expectations.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much for the interview.